24.
Run it back, 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 run it, ooh, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. About to snap, take a photograph. Run it back, make it to the runs. Run it back when I told it right. I'll be back, make another back. Ultra, ultra, ultra fast. I ain't with the bug.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he won't quite make it to the 25. On play action, it's Breeze. That's caught. Puka Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Here's Breeze to throw. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Throwing on first down is Brady.
Okay.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Brady now to throw. Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for continue.
Brady's going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through and was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Tiki Bimmy, stop nickel and dime me to death, bitch.
That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Pass complete there to McCool. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
You say you buried me, right?
Down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
All because you got a good line. That's about it. It will save him in this game.
Throwing now is Breeze.
I don't think so, kid.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
But you got a good line. That's about it.
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. To throw, it's Breeze. It's a short one here.
The exact same play over and over and over again.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Doing the exact same play over and over and over again.
Press the PS button for details.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Breeze. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down.
You want to go for it, really, bro?
One conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll roll him out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's
lucky, kid. That's all I feel is luck. It's luck, you know it.
Deebo Samuel, 33 yards.
It's luck, you know it.
The Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6
It's
points.
luck, you know it. It's not as long as you fucking get the lead, right? As long as you think about doing glitchy plays like that, right? Going for it on 4th down, you should punt the ball. But nah, knowing you, nah, that ain't right, bro. What you just did. But it's cool for you. That's cool.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the...
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
They refuse to punt ball on this year. Because everybody's like 999 overall.
Probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Real shit. I mean, luck, kid. Just luck. You know, this game giving lucky plays. I'm not rage about it, bro.
They've got good starting field position
Just lucky,
as
you
they
know.
come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away.
That's luck,
That's
kid.
exactly what happened there.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught at the 10.
It's lucky, you know it. You think they come up, bitch?
That sets up a 1st and goal.
It's lucky, you know it.
Quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason.
It's luck.
You can see it there.
It's luck, and they know it. What these places doing.
Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
They'll run with Robinson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
This low stop at 9-9 overall. What do you mean, no? There's the money.
Here's Breeze. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up losing.
New notification. New friend and money. Press the beans button for details.
Breeze going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space.
New notification. New friend and money. Press the beans button for details.
A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Like, you talking that you Joe like to save your life.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys.
Coverage.
I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football.
With some stuff on TikTok Jones.
Wide receiver, you want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out.
Look at this, man.
Struggles continue.
I was doing this, bro.
And the Lions are going to take over once again.
I was playing like this.
At their own 20-yard line.
He's not clicking on. He's not doing nothing. Just
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. To throw is Breeze. Pass taken in by his
that is luck, kid.
He's going to be taken down.
What you got, gunsling on your shit?
Flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more.
What you got, gunsling on your shit? You throw the ball off the kind of.
Penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Breeze now. And this is incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They'll let this go for the end zone.
Who's your axe, bro?
Puka Nacua, 39 yards. And the Lions had 6 to their lead.
You're a hacker, kid. That's all to it, man.
The extra point.
Just to win the game, man.
And it's up.
Just to win the game. Just to win the game, bro. What you got to prove against your hacking? What you got to prove in this game because you're hacking? Is that what you're doing? Because you know you're hacking.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
You know you're hacking, kid. That's all I gotta say, man.
Coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
You know you're hacking, kid. So I gotta say, you know you're hacking.
Titans offense set to begin the drive.
You know you hacking, kid. So I gotta say.
Can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Brady. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is taken in at the 5. And it's a Titans touchdown. A big play.
New notification. New friend online. First appearance button for the Kings.
Quickly here as they are in for 6. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game when you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Levante David.
Oh man, luck, kid. That's all I'll say. Keep pressing, kid. Keep doing what you're doing, kid. Just get absolute lucky in these streets.
Now after the touchdown,
it's luck. It's luck. You know it. Your 2 touchdowns all about luck.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
New notification. New friend online. First appearance button for the Kings.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Breeze. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Sliding out of the pocket. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Well, Charles, I've heard of backing up to avoid the rush. I think this takes that to a whole new level.
And not upper level either.
Safety, really?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Oh, what you just did gave me a safety. Come on, drugs. What you mean? I'm not on no drugs. Don't do drugs. What's your name? I'm not drunk. I'm sober. What you mean, bro?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got just under
That's how I play in real life.
So time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. That throw by Brady incomplete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Brady going to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Brady. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Man, you just getting lucky with the little defense you're in, bro. Why don't I break through the defense you're in?
Breeze now on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
New notification. New friend unknown. Press the beans button for details.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it is caught.
I mean, luck, kid. That's all I gotta say. You're doing glitchy shit, kid.
Three first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Lions
It's lucky you know it. It's lucky you know it. Look at you.
And now they're going to fake it.
It's lucky you know it.
To eat this one is down he goes.
It's lucky you know it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the
It's lucky you know it. Ain't you doing this really?
completed successfully.
Ain't that lucky?
Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was that?
Maybe they saw something.
Is that lucky really, bro?
Something on film when it was to try
Is
to
that lucky really?
on a PAT.
Are you taking advantage of your little luck you got?
Was a snap.
Your good fortune, what you got?
Ball through the post.
Brady now on first down. And
Brady,
that will be
in that defense.
4 ticks left here on the clock.
In that defense.
So another incompletion there. He's
In that defense, that defense, this defense is bread and butter.
Winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time.
That defense is bread and butter.
And he will be brought down.
That defense is bread and butter.
What will be the final play?
That defense is bread and butter. That your defense, your bread and butter, right? That's your bread and butter, right?
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still.
That's his defense, his bread and butter. That's his defense. Right there, that glitchy ass shit.
We welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
Look at you, man. Look at you, man. Look what you're doing, kid.
Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead.
Look what you're doing, kid.
Inside kick, it didn't work.
And you just
Offside kick, really, bro.
was there. They're already in the lead.
Your
in
ass.
Control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. Here's Brady to throw. A slant to Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. On the slant, he'll give it to Jones. And this play still live.
Face smash.
Going to throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him.
Why you blitzing?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Brady.
New notification. New friend unknown. Press the beans button for details.
Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities.
Look at you, man. Really, bro? Is that what you gotta do to get stopped?
New friend unknown.
Really, bro?
Press the beans button for details.
Second down. Again, it's Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
See, look at this. How?
For the 4th time today.
How's he doing this, bro?
Turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
How's he doing this, bro? Please explain. You're cheating, kid.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he takes a shot on the
You're cheating, kid.
This will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He sets to fire deep.
That's not cheating, bro.
It's complete.
This guy cheating, bro. What you got proving this game? 'Cause you cheating?
39 yards there. A big one. The big play has him all the way out near midfield.
New notification. New friend online. Thanks for being starting for the game.
What you got proving that you cheat?
Outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Breeze to throw.
What you got proving that you cheat? What you got proving that you cheat? This had a win, man. This had a win. You gonna cheat me? They gonna cheat me every which way? Why they gonna cheat me? Why? Why they give me this player everything what he wants? I mean, you're cheating, kid. Point blank. You're cheating. You're cheating. You get everything what you want. But you're cheating.
The game's all-time great QB slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half.
No, bitch.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. So
Cheating in fucking video games, man.
Be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Cheating in fucking video games, man.
Pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I never suck, kid.
Says, hey, don't get it all back in one.
I never suck, kid.
Sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
If I suck, then why you did, bitch?
Now on 3rd down, that pass.
Now you got me angry. Now you got me frustrated. I play better, bitch.
Put the ball in the end zone, throwing it. You had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got...
Four touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Lions will add on
This luck, you know, that you gotta do some bitchy ass shit. This luck, but I ain't sitting overall. How do I suck? Luck and he knows it. This luck and he fucking knows it.